Welcome to a pretty cool lock that I got from Tallan Pick. So buddy, thank you very much for it. Yeah, it's a full euro as you can see, and a pretty heavily used one. And interestingly, it's a collaboration lock between a German lockmaker and a Spanish lockmaker. So you might be able to make it out. So you can read the words WINKHAUS, which is a German brand, and you can also read AZBE, which is a Spanish brand. So pretty cool lock, pretty nice keyway, very pericentric with all these pieces of warding. But I think we will be able to pick around this curve to set the pins. The key looks like this, that's the bidding, quite some nice ups and downs, and we can see the dimples for the side ball variants, which are there for key control. So they are purely passive, they don't bother you when picking the lock. So lock works and is locked up. I used a Peterson 0.8 millimeter tensioner to tension the lock at the pin side. I turn it counterclockwise and I start with this shallow hook that I modified. It's a Peterson hook. So 18 thousandths. First thing to do is to set all the standard pins, and there is not much feedback here. You really have to fight to work around this corner, get the pins set. So one is down and stays down, which is a good sign, which means that we are making progress. I've picked this lock a couple of times before, and first time took me maybe 7 minutes or so till I got the right feeling for it. I hope it won't take 7 minutes now. Pin 2 is always making trouble, but now I got it. The core turned a little bit, and now watch this when I reach to the back, lighten up the tension. False set has increased. So probably we have some serrated pins in the back. Now for setting the spools, or this spool, this hook turned out to be not deep enough, so I changed picks to a rarely used one. That's a French pick from a pick set that I got myself once, and has a pretty nice profile, very thin or shallow, very small shaft, but nice curve. And yeah, I think I will be able to set the spool with this pick. First I have to find it. I think here it is. It was just my pick slipping away from the warding. Come on. Okay, maybe I got that spool, but oh yes. I think 2 dropped and I touched it and now it's open. Alright, so now I try to make a proper gutting of this full Euro cylinder. First I turn it at 180 degree and put a pinning shoe in to hold the drivers in place, and also make it less likely for the plug to turn back. So now I have to remove the clip, and I think Tallan Pick has already been in this lock, so it looks like that but the clip was a little bit loose, so this might be an advantage. Okay, finally, here's the clip. So now we can pull out the plug, use my pick for that. So here is the plug. Oops. Okay, we have the side dimples. Okay, so let's see, here's the key, all pins are in and working. I'll put this to the side and put in the front loader. Now I can remove the pinning shoe. The pins should stay in place. You can see they are have a larger diameter compared to the slot, so now I can turn the front loader. Just need to adjust the lighting a little bit so that you can look inside. It's a standard. Then we've got the second, which is also a standard. We've got a spool in, oops, we've got a spool in 3. Another spool in, oh, it's a nice spool with changing diameter, different to spool number 3. And we've got one with tapered ends. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's remove the follower or the front loader. We can dump out all the springs and a little bit of dirt. So here's the plug, and there is one of these side pins. Oh, there are more of these side pins. Okay, 1 standard, 2 is another standard. I think these are all standard pins. Pretty nice pins. Interesting that they differ in color so much. So we have key pins that look like made from copper. Then we have drivers look like made from brass. And these two look like made from steel. Let's see if this is true. Yeah, sticks to a magnet. So these are steel pins for drill protection. And we have these side pins. So when you insert the key, here are still some in. So when you insert the key, you can see that the 3 match to the 3 dimples. When I insert the key, you can see that they retract, or that they fall down into the holes. Now when I take out one, or if I insert another one, right here. So then this is not the proper key because it has only 3 dimples and not 4. And we should see that, yeah, it sticks out a little bit, which is, yeah, you can feel it. It's blocking then the rotation of the plug in the cylinder. When we look into the housing, we can see that there is a groove for the sidebar or for the side pins on both sides. Pretty cool. So let's quickly check the effectiveness. We can get rid of all these side pins. Okay, for the standard pins, nothing actually to check. But let's check 3. It's a long key pin, but you can see the driver is quite effective, and it's nice how they try to achieve balanced pin stacks. So long key pin, short driver, shorter driver in 4, or shorter key pin in 4, and a longer driver. So that's really cool. They've put a lot of thought in this lock. And we've got a very long one in 5, but an effective driver that is tapered. So this gives you the nice feedback where it turns into a little false set and later on into a deeper false set. So a very nice pick, very enjoyable. So thank you very much, Tallan Pick, for this very cool lock. Really appreciate that you sent it to me. Yeah, and everybody else, thank you very much for watching. Happy picking and bye bye.